You are now tuned in to
Lamark After Dark.
He's in his Beyonce Destiny Child's era bag.
Okay. Say my name. Say my name.
And we started recording.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, but I'm glad I'm going to keep that in.
Okay.
All right, guys, welcome to Lamark After Dark episode 2. Honestly, I'm going to stop saying episode 1 or 2 because I kind of like fucking up and then make my own episode. So I don't even want to say episode 2. It's episode whatever. But the main topic of this episode is celebrity shows. And we have, of course, Chelsea Nate.
Hello, hello.
And we have special guest, Cornbread Fed. Malcolm.
And a celebrity. Don't forget. Thank you.
I can't.
He
What's up, y'all?
took time out of his schedule to be here with us today, baby. So we are very grateful. Thank you, Malcolm.
Yes,
Thank you.
for having me.
Also, I am wearing the merch, so please buy the merch. If you can't see it on the audio, just go to the video version. But you should do both because you need the streams
Yeah, please.
for both. So, and I work hard to produce the audio and video. So, help a black young man
I'm
out.
giving slight cleave. So, just buy something. Don't be like me. Get a complete shirt.
Yeah. Oh, we could do cutouts.
We could.
Oh,
We could.
sounds like that's a lot of work. All right.
It was the side
Bing
after
bong. All right, guys. So this show today is about celebrities, radio shows, and podcasts. And I feel like this is a really good topic to have Malcolm here for because he has so much experience in the radio entertainment world.
Do I?
You do.
Okay.
You've been around the block.
He's been carrying on since he
Okay.
walked in, folks.
I really yes. I'm in
Yeah.
rare form today. You're welcome.
So the question of the night
Yeah.
is, do you think it's fair for musicians or actors to have radio shows, podcasts, and TV shows without earning a degree in the field? Examples: Nicki Minaj, Lotto, Lil Wayne, Joe Budden, Nori, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, and etc.
Okay. Oh, it's to me first.
It's you
Oh,
first. It's you
wow,
first.
what gracious host. I don't feel a way about it.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you why. I think people that are really good at what they do spend time on that one thing. And then once you get good at that one thing, you're like, oh, let me branch out and do other things.
Okay.
So like if right now, let's say like, I don't know, who's someone that's like a good triple threat, who does a lot of stuff?
Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer, perfect. If Keke Palmer was like, I want to have a talk show, which she did. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't hating on Keke's talk show because I was like, first, you don't know.
Did
if
you
she-
watch it?
I did actually. I loved
I used
Just
to watch it
Keke.
too.
I did.
Oh
love
my
Just Keke.
goodness! I
just
felt
love
like I
Just
was in
Keke.
high school.
Mhm.
I was like 5 o'clock. BET, Keke Palmer, we there. I also watched Trey Sarah and Keke. Like I just like Keke Palmer, but yeah, I don't feel a way. I think they do get tossed out a lot. Like I think they're kind of like cash grabs. But as someone that likes to do a lot of different things, I'm like, do your thing as long as you study it and you respect it.
So I just sent you guys a clip about Joe Budden and Nori kind of laughing about them, other rappers now doing podcasts and not being successful as Joe Budden and Nori. Joe Budden was saying, they were failing a lot, and he was kind of hyping it up, saying, I wish I had a clip, but I don't know if I would get sued for that. So I'm not going to play clips on podcasts.
Yeah, no, we're gonna.
Yeah,
have to-
we're-
no copyright.
But I just felt like, well, damn, be happy you're in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was kind of shitty to like shit on other people that were doing podcasts
Yeah.
and kind of like laughing at their sadness. It was a lot. I think I didn't even know people like either Mano or people like other rappers had podcasts. I'm not gonna go to the line. But
I didn't know either. Did not know.
That's why they're not out anymore.
It's like a plague. It's obviously, you can tell by my facial expression if you're watching this that it bothers me. Yes, it does, because I went to the School of Journalism and Broadcast Communications, and I did my time and I did my due diligence, and I learned different lanes and different avenues and different things, and I became a young professional, and I worked my ass off for a seat at the table that was never granted. COVID came and kind of swept that away, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. But here I am again. So thank you, Lamark, for bringing me back to my roots. But I just feel like there's people who have so much talent immensely, and they really take their time to learn and study the craft and have a true talent for it. Just because you can sing, just because you can act, just because you have a following, does not mean that you should be out here reporting on different topics, giving your opinion.
Yeah.
Don't you have enough influence? I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Talk your shit.
You're taking away space from other people who work hard for this shit.
Work fucking
Or
hard.
if you are gonna be on it, make sure that it's
Of quality.
of quality, or it's there's enough seat for different type of opinions or different types of lifestyles at the table. Where there's a young professional who did study this, and there's someone who is about that life if you're a celebrity or whatever, and you're tapping into a different lane. It's like, I want to be supportive, but I just know the opportunities sometimes that get snatched from others. But I mean, hey, maybe there's room to be on their team, or there's room to work at their show, or whatever.
I think it should be a collective thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
if we're gonna throw a celebrity in the mix, can we have like other people that kind of know the craft?
Right, kind
as
of like
well.
Ricky Smiley's show,
Right.
where he has a mixture of people. He has the Brat, and he has does he still have Juicy on there?
Miss
I don't-
Juicy?
I don't know.
Miss
No, I don't
Juicy.
think so.
Oh,
Oh.
I love Miss Juicy.
Don't do Juicy baby like that.
Miss Juicy.
Have you seen people calling her gay? And I don't know, it's like a trend, but people always saying like she's gay, but she's not gay, so she gets so mad at it. Like they always put like rainbow flags in her like comments, and she's like, "I'm not gay. I don't know why you keep doing this."
But doesn't the community stand her though?
I think
Doesn't
so.
I think it's like a
Juicy?
joke that the gay community has with Juicy. It's like it's an ongoing joke.
I love Miss Juicy.
Yes, me too. Very random. Remember the episode of Housewives where she was the season where Portia dressed up like as the Grinch, and Miss Juicy was working at the party.
Yeah,
and Nene walked in and she was like, "Juicy, what the hell are you doing?" Oh,
It's
for
so
Nene
funny
Leakes.
you say that because I just restarted
Atlanta?
Housewives of
Oh,
Atlanta
so
from the
good.
beginning, and
That was Phaedra's party. Oh, Phaedra.
Mhm.
yes, who is gonna join Married to Medicine, and I'm
Yes, she
very
is.
excited about
Chelsea,
that.
I
'Cause
still haven't
love
watched.
Married.
I have to get on it. I'm sorry. I
I'm
really have
not
to
a
get
big
on
Fan
it.
of it.
What?
I'm
Bing
not.
bong.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
I
Oh my
try
God.
every season.
It's so good.
It just never
y'all.
holds me. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I felt the same way at first. I'm like, oh, forget this. But my best friend was like, no, you need to just take time, put it on. I'm telling you, it's the perfect thing to just take your mind off of life and just watch
Okay.
something funny.
All right. I might start it.
Dr. Heavenly alone.
Okay.
Was she the
Like,
one that said,
she's
"Do you
not-
pull out the receipts"? I keep seeing that clip. Is she the one that says the receipts clip? Like, I need to show receipts? Do I need to do
well,
like?
they all pull out receipts. So,
But there's like a lady walking with like brown hair saying, "Do I need to show the receipts? Do I need to show you like?"
I would have to see the
okay.
clip. I literally binged all 9 seasons. It took me maybe
Ooh,
a
9
month.
seasons.
9 seasons.
Child.
Better than
I was
Potomac.
dedicated. Yeah, I liked it better than Potomac. I like
Oh,
Love
okay.
and Marriage
Wow.
Huntsville. I like Married to Medicine. I like Potomac, Atlanta. I tried New York, but the girlies were just not working out for me.
New York is a lot.
New York is a lot. It's
There's a lot going
chaotic.
on
I'd
in New
rather
York.
Jersey girl over there. Those housewives.
I usually only watch like the African American ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair too because
Oh,
it's more
yeah.
entertaining and
Black
support your
people,
own.
right? On reality TV, black people are just more entertaining.
Very much
Speaking
so.
of black entertainers, Portia was on Ultimate Girls Trip and she got
Yes.
into it with Candace.
Tie it back in. Good
You know
host.
how I do.
Yeah.
And apparently they were going back and forth, and Portia was saying that, well, Candace felt like Portia was doing bad journalism because on her show, she was saying things that Candace didn't feel like to be true. And Portia's thing was, well, I'm just doing a journalist, job. And Candace was like, well, I have a journalist degree. And Portia's thing was, well, I don't have a degree, but I have a journalist job. And I think that's the problem.
No, you don't.
A lot of people have quote unquote journalist jobs and not journalist certifications or degrees. And I love Portia. I love me some Portia, but I feel like sometimes just be happier in the room, Like I feel like I kind of like the over exaggerated, the over talking, like the, I'm in here because I'm that bitch, but you're in here because of your celebrity status.
I think,
You know what I'm saying?
right. I think we also need to be very clear about what journalism is, because as girls that have gone to journalism school, if you and I'm saying this to the Portias of the world, the Tamars of the world,
Ooh.
somebody on the dog on Instagram gonna say,
Who else, Malcolm? Who else?
they're gonna say basically Tamar is a journalist because she worked on
The real?
like, The Real, Pause, and Tiny Tonight.
Wait,
Now,
what's Tiny Tonight?
So Tiny Tonight was that talk show that Tiny had for like
Tiny had a talk show too?
for like 54
On
seconds on
VH1.
Oh
VH1.
my
And it
god.
was like-
Very late night.
It was like The View After Dark.
It
And
was
I'm like,
12:30 a.m.
and I'm like, y'all, journalism is you gathering facts, you going out in the field, you being on a beat, you actually collecting details to a story to push out to people. If you went on the Shade Room and read the fucking captions, that's not a journalist. It's not. That's all. That's all.
Any shows that are driven by celebrities do you guys actually enjoy?
Like
It depends on the show.
like celebrity talk shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, listen,
Oh,
please.
talk
I was a
shows.
fan of Queen Radio. Okay, when that first came out, I was at work for like 3 hours. Like
But
this is
also,
captivating.
Can I say this? Nikki did Queen Radio different, okay? She didn't come out here trying to pretend like she was out here stating facts and da-da-da. She was just giving us an inside look and perspective of her world. That's the difference. Yeah, she brought people on. She had a little controversy for a little bit, but it wasn't like, well, let me sit here and talk about what's going on with Donald Trump. It wasn't anything
Yeah, no, it wasn't
of
like
that.
a
Yeah,
like a
and then
real
here
like.
we are.
It was very much.
Yeah.
To freedom!
Thank you. She wasn't out here giving life advice that should not be given from someone who clearly is living a problematic life. It's just like Kevin Hart,
Kevin got a talk show.
heart to heart, my ass. Okay, figure
Oh,
out how to be
yeah.
faithful to your wife before you out here talking to different. You know what I'm saying? You out here disrespecting
I know,
Don
that's
Cheadle.
right.
Don't get me started. Don't
Yeah,
get me started.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
take a sip, please.
So
Thank you.
any shows that I Queen Radio, it was cool.
It was cute. I like Nikki.
I don't listen to Drink Champs or Joe Budden's podcast.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do like Drink Champs because it brought a different perspective. They brought a lane that nobody was doing.
Mhm.
Okay, these are men that have experience in the game, especially DJ EFN. Like the fact that he brought him with him, I
Mhm.
thought was really good because he was on radio for a while. Like he knows what it's like to be in that lifestyle, interviewing people. And the way that they did it, they speak from their experiences as well as their memories with those artists that they bring on.
Right.
So it's a different type of camaraderie that you're able to see, a different type of comfortability that they're able to provide those celebrities. So they feel like they're just having a kiki.
Right.
They don't feel like it's one of those more serious interviews. I love Drink Champs. I think it brings something different to the table. But all these other shows, I'm sorry, Kelly Clarkson, why do you have a show?
Oh, I like
Jennifer
Kelly's
Hudson,
show.
why do you have a show?
I love karaoke.
I do
Come
not
on.
know. I don't know what
Karaoke?
anybody's saying right now.
Yes, sing, mother.
Why do you have a show? Why does Mary J. Blige have a show on BET? Don't do that.
Yeah.
I know I'm in New York City. Y'all gonna eat me up. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna bite your ass, girl.
Okay, that's
But-
fine.
but
I'm from Miami, Florida, and
yeah,
I'm very proud.
But I think also it is, and this was for a long time in
Mhm.
radio. I think it's just now expanded much more because there's a lot more platforms now. But even to the point where almost the opposite of what you were saying, like Steve Harvey. But Steve Harvey got that radio show. Steve Harvey was not a
You're
radio
right.
person.
You're right.
They put a lot of other people around him that knew radio and was like, okay.
But I feel like that should be the formula.
But
Less.
Steve also had a history in hosting already. He
This
was
is
a
true.
comedian.
This
He
is
knows
true.
how to talk and reach out to the people.
Yeah.
He was doing the prices. Is it the prices right or whatever?
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Oh, that came way after though.
That's true. It did,
Yeah.
but Miss America, even though that got messed up.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
he's
even just as
We
a
like
comedian.
Steve.
We
like
like
Steve.
Steve. He knows how to really, I don't know. I just feel like there's a difference. Like why?
You know who I really feel like should have a show? I like Lala, and I feel like she did what she needed to do.
No, but Lala's the student of the game.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
doesn't count. Yeah. Like Lala comes from radio.
Lala's an OG.
yeah.
That's an OG. Yeah, that's someone who, if she got a show, it would be like, why didn't you have one already?
Yeah.
But she's so busy with her acting stuff right
Yeah.
now that I don't think she has the time. But that's somebody who I would love to see come back on radio.
You had the same
Like, if
birthday.
Angie
too.
ever took a seat, if Angie ever said, "Hey, I'm hanging up my gear, like I'm ready to retire,"
My gear.
which I don't, I don't see that coming. We love Angie. Okay, she's definitely a beautiful, spirit that was able to be an OG in the game. But I think Lala would be a great person to kind of fill that role
Yeah.
if it's not given to somebody else who's also notable as well.
Yeah, I think because I hear what y'all are saying, like 100%. Because I think if there was more of a balance, like,
Yeah.
if we could have like for every, I don't know, Steve Harvey or Nicki Minaj or whoever you want to name, you need 3 actual like real talents that have come up in radio. Because truly, I feel like in the next 20 years, radio is going to go away.
Absolutely.
Not because people don't listen to it,
Yeah.
but because there's no talent. Like there are no Angies being brewed. There are no Wendy's being brewed. Like the people that are good, and the people that are not in the
Exactly.
game.
Everything's fast food. You're either slow
Yeah.
cooked or you're fast food. There's no in between. And it's just,
How you doing?
I like
Aw.
that.
you.
I know.
it's, listen,
It's a soft spot.
Yeah, Wendy.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
moment of silence.
Oh
for
no,
Wendy.
because y'all making it seem like she don't went on the glory now. We just
No.
But y'all know she was supposed to start her podcast. Like, we want to see Wendy come back.
Chelsea.
We do.
Chelsea.
I want to see Wendy.
I don't know if I sound like Raven or Eddie, but Chelsea, come on now. Now we know that.
I want want to see
Again.
Wendy make a comeback. I love
Me too.
Wendy.
Me too.
She's a controversial, as problematic as they come. She's a Cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I want to see Wendy make her comeback.
Me too.
I do.
And it's really sad how she went down. I mean, I know some of that might be a little bit of karma. She was a messy girl. But
The
she
public
is an
likes mess.
OG. Yeah. But if we're talking about, there would be no tea time with nobody, no gossip of the streets with nobody, no shade room, no nothing without Wendy.
Come on
Yeah.
now.
Let's talk about
And people
it.
aren't asking the right questions to these celebrities.
They are
No.
not.
Like,
Lotto
it's
thought
very.
thank you. Lotto thought she was cute trying to get that Quavo question right. But because you are not a journalist, baby, you don't know how to finesse that interview to get even a tidbit of what you're asking for. Because you out here talking like this on the radio, you think it's cute. You think that this is what
It's-
everybody want to hear all
But
day.
see,
It's
people are not reading between the lines. It's not. They shouldn't be asking about Quavo. They should be asking about.
That's a
We're
good
friends now, so
question.
I'm not gonna say it. But
Gonna?
no,
Oh.
if you know, you know. Grownish. Anyway, we're
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
Anyway, so my biggest thing was I just didn't like the fact that Joe Budden mostly was kind of talking shit about the people. That to me was shitty because, like, I feel like just be happy that you're in the room, and to talk about somebody's failure, I feel like that's really shitty.
Well, I mean, first, I can't really comment on that clip completely because I don't know who he was talking about. But I will say what you say about Joe Budden, and we say a lot. He's a really good interviewer. Like, he has like a whole separate channel now that he does where he interviews some man that survived 9/11, like that was in the building. And I was like,
Oh,
this is like really like good work. So as long
Okay.
as you study the craft and you really like get into it, I'm not too mad at it.
I can low-key agree
Too
with
mad.
what Malcolm is saying. Joe Budden is a good interviewer, and I like how he did that Nicki Minaj interview. Remember, he got her to come back out. Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was not, after she dropped her baby, she said, I'm not talking to nobody.
yeah,
But
but
Joe
I'm
got
just
her
not a
to
fan
talk.
of him and his thumbs. Okay.
Would you
It's
let
something
him?
about
Would
his-
you let him touch your back?
No,
Would you let him rub it?
I'm okay.
Something about his thumbs that I like.
Club thumb?
Malcolm, what do you?
Yeah, no, the fact that I don't know.
You like the nubs?
Are they nubs?
Not the nubs.
Let me look up Joe Budden thumbs. Hold
You know
on.
what? It might be
Ghetto.
like the difference between like a butter knife and then like a sharp knife. Like, maybe it's giving like butter knife
Please.
vibes.
You know what? On that note, we're gonna dive right into Lamarck's
Some people
corner.
like thumbs. Okay.
Lamarck's corner, where I answer all the questions you guys send me, advice, shade, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Not you looking up his thumbs.
They are a little nubby, okay? A little gnarled. I'm not gonna lie.
Club thumbs.
I people at different things. All right.
Okay.
Question number one.
Yeah, I'm over
What's
it.
your red flag?
My red flag, like that I have.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
skip me. Go to my.
I thought of
first.
this. I was thinking a total opposite way. Like
Nope. Self-reflection.
my own red flags.
ahead, Michael.
Oh God. Oh, I'm in a
You're
minute.
right.
too.
I'm in a
Yeah.
minute.
I feel like for me personally, I'm clingy. I can be very emotional, and I can think in my head a lot about different things. And sometimes it's not about me. Like you're going through something, and I just kind of make it about myself. So those are my red flags.
Okay.
Okay, I think my red flag, you said, and this is, I don't think necessarily fully a red flag. I used to wear my heart on my sleeve a lot. I still kind of do, of course. I'm a Leo, loud and proud. But at the same time, I feel like that's something I had to learn how to tuck away and
Mhm.
reserve for people that deserve my energy
Yeah,
and, that spirit that I'm able to provide.
that's real.
Yeah.
But I feel,
Oh yeah. Keep talking.
You're like, I still got to reflect on this.
like that was more. It was like like nothing else. It was.
Okay,
It was very
okay,
like.
all right,
the
let me see. A red flag. I've accepted. Okay, y'all watch Empire? Not even. if
Yes,
we're bringing
I
up,
love
him.
Empire.
And it's funny because
Oh,
he reminds me of you.
I can see that. fuck with
I don't-
Empire.
Every time I see him,
I
like, oh
don't-
my god, he reminds me of my friend Malcolm. I
Yeah.
love him.
I've never seen it.
Okay, so he has this little thing where he's like, "It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I realized because I had to really stop, and I'm like, okay, bitch, you've been single for a while. All right, you've had a couple opportunities to get into a relationship that didn't work out. You wasn't really feeling it, but why? Like, there's a reason. It's
Right.
not just because you're choosing men that aren't emotionally available. But look at that. Like, why do you keep choosing men that are emotionally available? It's because
Ooh.
you aren't necessarily ready for what you think you are. Like, sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I want that. That's what I deserve that.
Mhm.
Girl, you not in the space in your life for that. You out here, you want a nigga for what?
That's
For
real.
what?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have to be able to provide the things I want, and I wasn't in the place for that. Maybe now more, but before, no.
I'm so glad I
red
dug
flag.
deep for that answer though. Like,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
assessment.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say mine is I sometimes don't care enough. So
Oof.
like, like and as I sit here in a room full of friends, I'm sure most of y'all can attest. Like, I'm not the best texter. I'm not the best caller. Like, I just be in my house minding my business.
We still haven't had brunch.
Please. Anyway,
But maybe I call too much because I feel like I call people a lot, and like I'd rather
like,
call than text. But that's maybe that's my red flag.
Lamarck,
You just said you're clingy.
Lamarck is a caller.
Yeah,
I do
He's a
like to
caller.
call. I don't
Yeah.
like to text.
But see, because I love you, that's something I was able to accept. For other people, I'm dodging the call. I'm like, yo, I don't feel like talking.
Yeah.
If I don't answer for you, it's genuinely because I'm
But
not
that's
in the position
okay
to
because
answer.
honestly, it's like sometimes you don't want to fucking talk, and I
Yeah.
totally understand that.
Yeah.
So I get it.
And
Yeah.
I know you get it. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
I get
I
it.
love him, and I'm gonna just
Yeah, I
accept
get it.
this.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
When dating someone new, what's a good time to start talking about your past relationships?
Immediately.
Really?
You think so?
For what?
Why are we here? How did we get here? What did you cheat on? I'm just kidding. Not immediately. That's a red flag.
I'm not gonna lie. I do ask like
I
do ask why you're single.
Pink. A pink flag.
So add that to my red flag list.
Okay.
I ask why you're single. Like I don't know, if, like you know.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Right. Like, it depends on what we're talking about. Like, I don't want to just sit and talk about your old nigga all day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not what y'all did, how y'all did it.
Yeah.
Like, if something happened that he taught you or like you learned, then I'm like, oh, okay, like you grew from this.
Okay.
But I just don't need to hear about who you was fucking in 2018.
You're right. And
Yeah.
I think after you fuck your nigga, that's really when you get the more vulnerable side too. So that's probably the best
Right
time to
after a
ask the
guy
question.
nuts is the perfect time
Perfect
to ask
time.
questions.
So why'd you cheat on your ex bitch?
Like the perfect time.
happened?
No,
Perfect
bitch.
time.
Right now.
And if they nut back to back,
Mm.
get them right before that nap.
Right before the nap.
Right before
Right
the nap.
before the nap. And then kiss them to sleep.
I have this,
Okay.
I'm trying to be more PG-13. Like I feel like that was much rated
Oh,
R.
yeah, we
Oh.
are.
Because I'm trying to make this show for everyone, not just no, we're still 21
No,
plus.
no.
We're still 21 plus, but I don't want I feel bad. My mom's like, I can't listen to the full show because I feel like it's just nasty. And like that hurts my feelings. Because
Nasty.
Shout out to Trina for the nasty bitches.
like episode 1 she can't watch. Well, no. I was pretty
That was pretty safe.
I
You
mean,
didn't get
also your mother know
derogatory.
what sex is. Like, you here,
yeah,
but
but
you're not here alone.
I feel like when she, listen to your child.
Yeah,
talk
no,
about
that's
this
Yeah,
little,
talking
yeah.
about deep throating and OnlyFans.
Well, Lamarck don't do
Like,
that.
Yeah, exactly. I just asked the questions.
Yeah.
Next case.
Sorry.
Is it wrong to have a guy pay for all your bills by just sleeping with him?
Absolutely not.
Not at all. Next question.
There's a
All
free
right.
baby.
Yeah.
Now, okay, you said so. Does that like level
Mm-mm.
prostitution, or like are we just like it's just like we're doing
No,
favors?
I just want to be treated like a fucking princess, and I don't want to have to explain myself about it. You know I'm worth it, baby. So drop it.
It's called being smart.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was a little.
I
low.
know that's right.
Yeah, somebody's
Okay.
gonna willingly pay your rent and fuck your brains out.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
win-win. What
Who
am
am I
I?
to stop you?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you're an angel.
Yeah.
All right. So my best friend recently told our friend group a secret. I told her in confidence. How should I handle the situation?
Confront her. And I'm not even a confrontational type of person. I prefer non-confrontation. But in a case like that, if you're my girl, why am I hearing private information from
Yeah.
somebody else? And I
Yeah.
hate that. It makes you not want to be expressive to your friends at all.
Now to play devil's advocate, I have been on both
I was
sides.
like, I have more
Because like
questions.
sometimes I might slip up and think that person told you that. So if we're talking
Mhm.
about the situation, I'm
Right.
like, oh yeah, so and so, and they'd be like, what? I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I hate when someone's like, what? I'm like,
Yep.
fuck, like I
Yeah.
fucked up
Like, I
because
thought
now
everybody knew.
Exactly.
Ooh, like one time, I'm not gonna share the story now.
No, what happened?
Well, we was at Lamarck's house.
Oh
So I'm
my
like-
god, Malcolm. So you know who my ex is. We'll just call him K. And we were all at my house.
Oh, that one. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Me too.
And we were all sitting down talking about just like life or whatever. And he was talking about like the cruise. He was like, yeah, didn't you bring your boo on the cruise? I was like, Malcolm, please, like leave it alone. He's like, no, you brought your whole man on the cruise. Now he's sitting right fucking there. And Malcolm is loud with it. I'm like, oh my God.
I didn't know.
And he kept going. Like
I know that was
you
the
went
same.
on for like a good 3 minutes.
I was really dragging it. I really was.
I was like,
But you
yo,
didn't tell, like you.
how
should've
can
made
I
it-
say
You went
yo,
on for 180 seconds.
he
It
had
was-
so
it
many
was a minute.
questions.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And half people didn't even know that was my ex. It was just a lie. It was a lie. It was a lie.
Yes. Sorry. You gotta tell me what is and what's not off limits. You gotta be like, oh, my ex is at this party, so I know to behave.
So
I thought it
that
a room
was
full of
that.
friends.
Okay. That's
When we
not
got in the
bad.
kitchen, we had a conversation.
Oh.
So, all right. So I can understand how that can happen on both sides. All right. So I have a cute little game.
Okay.
All right. That's
I'm
it.
gonna step right up.
Okay. So it's gonna be called this or that, and you just pick which one and why.
Okay.
Money or love.
Oh, I'm going to go with love.
Can I
Oh,
speak from this part of my life right now?
Sure.
Money.
Okay, but you go, but you'll have money for the rest of your life, but you won't have love.
You're right. So love overall, love always wins. But if we're speaking for Chelsea right now,
Today.
money.
Today.
Today,
Yeah.
money.
But I just feel like love is so many things. Like there's love in this room right now.
That's true.
Like what? Like love with family, love of career. Like what love we talking about?
Significant other.
Oh fuck him! I'll take them.
It's like the bread, right?
Yeah, I'll take the bread.
Yeah.
That's where we are with it.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
No apologies given.
All right. Podcasts or radio shows?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go OG with the radio because that's our history.
I mean, I'm always gonna fuck with radio because if I wouldn't be doing it, I'm on the radio for radio. So
Exactly.
Oh, you don't always have a stipulation. I'm gonna go podcast because radio has stopped jocks from talking on the air. So now you can't even like there are no people like there are no
Ooh,
personalities.
You're right.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
don't want to just give away Drake tickets and tell you what's coming up in the next 3 songs.
Mhm.
No shade, but
Yeah, it's true. Like only like
That's what
the,
it's
the
become.
Howard Sterns.
Yeah.
And the, what's his name? I heard. You know what? Let's not do that. You
Yeah.
know what? We're not gonna do that.
Let's not.
Kill that topic.
Jamaica?
We said what?
The mic's on.
Huh?
Oh, I don't know what happened.
That was shade to Jamaica.
Oh, wait, who's Jamaica?
The gunshots.
Oh.
Keep up.
Shout out to my people then.
I'm not speaking to the Jamaican guy anymore. We don't. I found out. Shout out to Devon, he's in the room too. So I found out the guy I was talking to, he has a man and they live together.
Oh, together.
And you had the
Oh.
tea.
Yeah. It's just so sad. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
me too.
That's really unfortunate.
Miss moving on.
Fifth Harmony. Oh, I miss Fifth Harmony. Even though like no one.
Hold on, we're not gonna get started
Because he said Miss Moving On after the Fifth Harmony.
then we're gonna get into deep dark box.
Yep.
And
Please,
go there.
please. So why did I speak to a Columbia representative today? I was like, so do you have any connection with RCA? Or like Normani, he was like, no, but like
Can't help you.
he was like, if I did, I kind of could. Like I feel like at this point, I just want the music for myself. Like I'm not even trying to be selfish, but fuck everybody else. I feel like I deserve it.
You just
Yeah.
want her to email
Like
you the
I
tracks.
just email me the fucking tracks. I don't want to share it with nobody. Just give it to me.
I
Okay.
get that.
All right, Brooklyn or Queens?
Brooklyn.
Wait, hold on.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn. What kind of question is
In
that?
which regard?
It's a little, chilly.
Turn that off. Turn that off, though.
In which regard? Because
Just all together. Like you have to pick one.
well, I live in Queens, but all the fun is in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So,
But what's fun? It's giving garbage truck.
It's giving. Shut the fuck up. That's what it's giving.
I told y'all some of my best experiences have been in Brooklyn. I'm
Okay.
just gonna put that out there. Just say that.
You only work in radio because of Brooklyn. Let's talk about it.
You're absolutely right.
Mm.
And honestly, Malcolm, out of
Mm.
everybody from Brooklyn, I think you're the only person that has been
Shut
sincere.
the hell up. Shut
So,
up.
I
You're
mean,
not gonna do my borough like that. Now
But
I
I
know.
love Brooklyn.
I don't know if it's
I
the
really
new
love
hoes
Brooklyn.
that moved in that's acting funny, but the born and raised bitches.
I don't
We
know
about
because a
it.
lot of them
They
from
really are.
that I've met were very
They're what?
funny.
It's
But
just-
honestly, people from Queens is funny too. I mean, I'm gonna rock for
True.
Queens because I live in Queens,
Mhm.
I
but
respect
You
it.
Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Okay.
I was in an Uber the other day and some guy was like, "Are you from where 50 Cent lives? You from Nicki Minaj lives?" I was like, "Sir, can you just drive me home?"
Are you from Wisconsin? Like that's your
And then
Jamaica like reference?
here's the kicker. He was like, you know, did you know that the person who runs, because I was telling where I work, so like that. So the person that runs as a faggot. Like I don't like faggots.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like,
Oh, really?
I was like,
What the FA?
so what don't you like about them? Like, is it a thing? I was like, it's giving my straight era. So I was like, what don't you like about them? Like, is it a whole thing? He was like, I just feel like they run the world. It's not fair. He's from I believe Pakistan.
Okay.
He's talking about stocks. He's one of those people that I feel like he knows everything. And I was like,
Yeah.
interesting.
Those kind of people usually feel like they
But I
do.
feel like that was growth because I could easily say,
Catch me outside. How about that?
but I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You
'cause
gave
I
him a
think-
tip?
No,
What was your rating?
Absolutely not.
I didn't rate him.
Should have
Skip
did
the
0
rating.
stars. No, you should have. That's
No,
worse.
because honestly, like I like my racist, and my homophobic. Like stand in your shit. Like I don't have to agree with what you feel like, but just stand in your shit. As long as you
Right.
respect me, I respect you. Keep pushing.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather somebody who's out front about it than somebody who like throws stones and hides their hand about it.
Like Hillary
Agreed.
Clinton.
Like,
I'm sorry.
honestly,
Hillary
yeah.
Clinton.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come for Hillary.
Shout out to Hillary
Okay.
though. I don't want to,
I didn't like that whole hot sauce thing. That was little. You know
I
what?
think that was
Oh,
the
she
truth
thought she
though.
had hot sauce.
It just sounded really bad. And I'm not even a Hillary like girl like that, but
Speaking of hot sauce, shout out to Crystal Hot Sauce because that is the best. I just had some.
the best. Oh, look at that! Wow,
Longer
you from?
thick.
that sounds like Dade County.
I'm from Florida. Hello,
Okay.
Miami to be exact.
Oh,
Born and
Dade County.
raised.
Hello, how y'all
awesome.
doing?
Thank you.
3 out 5. They outside.
Thank you.
I always
Shout
like
out
the
to
number thing.
9542.
Me too. I miss area codes.
Mm.
I was talking to somebody the other day.
Where you from?
Oh, my friend Terrell. Shout out to Terrell. But he was like, we were talking about 702.
Oh,
And I was
love
like,
that.
I made a joke like 2 minutes after 7. He was like, where'd the name come from? And I was like, the area code when we cared.
But that was one of my favorite girl groups. Sidebar.
702?
Yeah.
Wow, they had like
Don't start. Don't start. Don't know what to do. CeeLo. Are
I
you
like-
kidding me?
I like Stilo. I do like Stilo.
They have some of the best fashions out of all the girlies coming out of that era.
Okay.
Don't do 702, okay? If
My-
you want to get into some SWV escape, we can do that.
No,
But-
listen. I'm done. I'm really
Yeah, me and
done.
Malcolm already had a
No,
situation with
I'm
that.
actually
Like,
mad at
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
From
Ooh.
Coco to Taj to Lily to Tasha to
Is it because of the Sherry interview?
No, I just hate. So I love SWV,
Mhm,
but then
me
I
too.
also love Candy. So like I'm really on both. Oh, don't do that. So I'm on both sides of. It's like my siblings are fighting, and I'm like, I don't like this. And then people online being real disrespectful to SWV.
Very
I'm like, watch
disrespectful.
your fucking mouths.
They
bro.
are. They
Like,
are.
please.
It's
But-
giving very New York versus Atlanta.
But can
Yeah.
we be clear?
And they
though?
started that at the verses. Sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
But can we be clear about the direction that the show should have gone if it was to happen?
What?
It
Oh, you
should
mean
be
the-
weak closing the
Week
show.
is the
Period.
First of all, we already saw Understanding Clothes at the damn verses, and that shit was dry.
Nobody cared.
And like
I
I,
mean-
said, I love Escape, but like, let's not get it twisted.
I'm sure Understanding will close though, because that's how it's going.
That's fine. I'll be making my way to the parking lot.
Making my way goddamn downtown.
I-
Right?
I've never
Walking
really been a
fast.
fan of Escape. I mean, I like Who Can I Run To, but I've never like really been. That's not
Yeah.
really my jam. But
We're all distracted. What we need to be talking about is Tasha stealing her sister's $30,000. That needs to be the main headline every week of the
Speak
show.
on it.
Because
it's so sad.
And
'cause
that's
they're
not
like
even the full
blood
total.
sisters.
not the full total. And now you got a gospel album out today.
She released the
or-
video
came today?
out today too.
Well, it came out Good Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video came out.
Good
The
Friday
visual
too.
came out.
Yeah.
The
No, like,
visualizer.
it's like you are. Listen, I don't want to talk about none of God's children, even though we do every day. But something about her spirit is very not.
Yeah, it's
not.
very yeah.
Something is yeah.
It's a little off.
Okay, long or thick?
Thick.
I was even talking about like what?
Yeah.
I'm a big contrarian. I'm gonna say long.
Okay, and last one,
Mm.
friends or lover?
Friends.
Friends are
Friends.
for L.
Friends.
Now I'm
I feel like
friends
Dorothy
before.
on the yellow brick road. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bitches,
Mhm.
kicking these niggas left and right. Nope, friends forever.
All right, and we're gonna go right into. I'm sorry, Miss Chelsea Matei's segment, which is.
What the fuck happened this week?
I am so glad you caught on and did that. Woo! I don't know what the
Hey,
fuck that
welcome
was.
to this new segment. Okay, so we got to talk about it. We got new episodes today, and I need to talk about it. Love is Blind.
Oh God.
How are the girlies feeling about what's going down in the newest episodes?
Me not watch.
Oh, come on.
I feel like.
Do you know anything at all? Not even a tip. Okay, not a fan. Got it.
But I'm gonna let y'all
Respect
have
that.
the floor.
Okay.
I only started watching it because he was at my house and we
Mhm.
played it, and I've now been hooked. But I just feel like that I don't want to be racist. Let me bring that back. I feel like there's some trash behavior going on that show, and I feel like it's disgusting how people are swamping back and forth.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna speak on it. Jackie, that was a trash move.
Yeah.
Marshall did not deserve to be treated the way that you treated him. I understand he's too sensitive for your liking. Maybe Marshall's a Cancer. I don't know. Maybe he's a Pisces.
What I
Clearly
feel
a
like
water
that was
sign.
what I feel like I was hit. I feel like you hit me with something, and I don't.
No, we speak on it all the time. We speak on it all the time openly. But the way she did that was so backwards. You don't go get with somebody else and then tell the person that you're engaged to, hey, sorry, you're just too sensitive for me. That doesn't work. I'm sorry. Like the way she did it, like he did everything in his power to try to make that work.
Wait,
So,
is this the man that's being accused of being a little sugar in his
yes,
tank and the sugar on the
With-
pancakes?
right?
Okay.
He's a
little
Virgo.
Sugar.
Saw that.
Oh, he's a Virgo.
Mhm.
Okay, Virgos are a little sensitive too because everything's about perfection and no.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's a Pisces.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was right.
He's a
Okay, so he's a water sign. Makes sense. Listen, I know my zodiacs. Okay?
Wait, but Malcolm, why did I hear that too? But I don't like to expose men. Like I feel like it's a lot of, like I used to like.
Uh-oh.
I feel like because even that past singer that we talked about from the Apollo Theater, that rapper that we know for sure is doing stuff.
Wow.
I feel like
Okay.
I don't want to be.
This is slurping.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I didn't even know I did that until you just said it. I don't want to out somebody, or like I hate when people use gay as like a clutch to make something's bad about them. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, oh, he must be gay, he must be doing that when it's like a bad thing. So I'm working on that for myself because I feel like I've been, a victim to that as well. So
Yeah.
so if Marshall does, dip in the pond,
That's okay.
that's okay.
But I mean, he definitely for sure loved Jackie. And
He
she
did
had
love
him
her.
fucked up. He
Yeah.
did. So Jackie,
Like say he's not man enough, or like he
Wait.
wasn't aggressive enough for you. Like that to me is kind of fucked
that's
up.
really messed up. And if you felt that way, if you knew that from the start, you should have said that from the start.
Right.
Don't let the experiment continue. But she did admit that she does feel like she has to do some self work. She called herself crazy, as she is. She is crazy.
But she says that when
She's
she's with the new
unhinged.
guy, though. That's shitty.
Yeah, but he's unhinged too. He's giving pure fuck nigga.
Yeah.
Purely. So she's
Those
gonna
tables
get
will
what
turn.
Those tables will turn. You'll get what you deserve. Moving on to another character that I find interesting, that I think is very reflective of what a lot of Black women go through. Tiffany.
I like Tiffany.
I love Tiffany. I love Brett. I think it's beautiful. But Tiffany is in this part of the show, right before they decide to move forward with the marriage, is having a hard time accepting the fact that she's met a soulmate. She's having a hard time accepting the fact that she met a good man who genuinely loves her and genuinely wants to be with her. And I feel like a lot of us, because we've gone through so much or were mistreated in the past, or we felt like we would never get there, because she's 36.
Mhm.
It's hard to accept that kind of love and affection, and there's always going to be that slight doubt in your mind. Do you feel like you've ever been there with that? Have you ever been there with that?
I don't
So I
think
was
so.
trying to look up Tiffany and Brett and all the people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because,
Like a
Brett-
face to a name.
Brett is a nice
Brett
looking
is-
man.
Take your
Is
time,
this
because
him?
Brett is, yes,
Is she with the black man?
with the black man
Yeah.
with the dimples, and
Oh.
he's yummy. Okay, they gave us
He
a
is
dick
very
print and all,
handsome.
child.
When?
They
What episode
did.
was
You
this?
run it back. It's like episode whenever, as soon as they got
Who got
engaged.
the Netflix app?
I-
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
No, you gotta pull it up.
Oh,
But yeah, I like Brett, but I feel like as far as like, I've never been the person to like, if I'm too deep in, that I fuck it up. I'm always a person that they like me more, and then I start to like them more, and then they start fucking up, and I have to leave them.
okay.
Mm.
So
Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like you meet somebody who's
too good to be true.
yeah,
Oh yeah, they normally are.
yeah.
They always are.
Mhm.
There's not been one person where I was like, oh no, that really measured up to what it was supposed to be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my last serious situation,
Mhm.
last serious person that I was dating. I really felt like, here I'm single after all this time. I feel like I finally met someone who's an equal, who really understands me on like a different level. We were both Leos. That should have been the first red flag. Okay.
Yeah.
Leo, man, okay. Great actor though. He was great, a great actor. He treated me like princess treatment. Like, it's hard for me now because when niggas try to, oh, do you want to go such and such? And I'm like, you can't take me to, like, I don't know, Del Frisco's, Morton's.
Like,
He woke
like
up the beast.
he did. He did. He woke up the beast. He flew me to Mexico. Like, amazing. Like, this to this day, if this situation never happened the way it did, would be my nigga. 100%. But he turned out to not be who he was portraying himself to be.
Well, what's he doing now?
I don't know, somewhere out here coding.
But
he treats women like code. Like, he treated me, now that I look back, I was a pet.
Oh,
Something cute.
Was he older?
Fun. We were the same age.
Oh, because usually older men usually have that mentality.
What does his name start with?
An N.
Okay.
It was a biblical name.
Because you talked about somebody here before. I don't think that's the same person.
Oh, no. That was my military.
His name started with a D or S?
D. No, a J.
Or J.
Yeah.
I love you being very transparent and open on the show.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
This is very...
Here
y'all
we
know
are.
me.
Yeah.
Right. And if you didn't know me, now you know. I feel like there's so much to relate to, and I have no shame in my game. Like, this is my story.
Yeah.
This is who I am. You hurt me, nigga. You really hurt me. And now it's hard for me to proceed.
Oh,
I'm
so sorry.
And mind you, this was the beginning of December that this situation ended.
Yeah.
And we're in April. I mean, I've moved on, like, emotionally, but
It's a lot.
Dating wise, it's just like, ugh. Stop. You're going to take me to, like, I don't know what, the taco stand? I don't want to go there. Fly me out.
Yeah. But
I get that.
But however, maybe take the taco stand with someone who's really happy, have your back.
Yeah. And see, that's where I had to be like, check yourself, Chels. Like, calm down. Everybody is not on that. It doesn't mean that person doesn't respect you or have as much like for you because they can't do as much.
Right.
Like, humble yourself, girl. You still not even where you want to be.
Because their thing
was.
Because their Mexico might be the taco stand to them.
Yeah.
So.
It might be whatever it is. If it's a cool person and he, has the best intentions,
right.
I'm open for it.
Yeah.
But I can smell bullshit a mile away even stronger now.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for teaching me what you taught me.
Oh,
thank you.
Next. Oh, it's nice to be wines and dines.
It's so nice to be that girl.
I've been missing it. Like, oh God, you're not gonna send a call. I gotta get on the train. All right, I'm coming.
Who's tricked you, Malcolm?
Everybody. It's a tricking season, Joe.
It is spring. We blooming.
Yeah, come on now.
Can you give us a little sprinkle of? Just fill my cup slightly.
Of what?
Any story times on that?
No, I've been really minding my business. I've been in the house. I feel like I've been causing havoc in other people's lives. But not in my own. No.
How you doing?
All right. I've been really like head down working. So no. But I'm a hibernator. Like I think I've heard the term spirit animal is offensive, but the animal that I relate the most to is the bear.
Okay.
And we like to hibernate, but I do it like, in reverse.
Okay.
So I come out in the springtime, I bloom, honey. So get ready to see these thighs in the streets.
We can't wait because it's cornbread fed, baby.
Every time I hear a verse, I think of Gabrielle Union in Deliverance from You. She's like, it's hello in reverse.
I just watched that the other night.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. I had a moment. I was just thinking about my life. We get back into the topics. Damn, niggas be really helping me. Anyways, I wanted to talk about this was actually ended last month, but I just wanted to talk about how BMF had the girlies in a chokehold.
I've never seen
watch BMF. Oh, come on, guys.
I don't support 50 Cent.
That's understandably so. He's a very problematic person.
Very problematic.
However, I just want to say that tastefully done. I love a good crime, drug, little gritty raw. We love some hood niggas on screen acting their asses off.
Hood niggas, Chelsea. We talked about that last season.
I know. I'm sorry, but
that's where it goes. That's where it ends up.
But there's different ways to do that. No, okay, we're not gonna go there.
We're not gonna go.
We're not gonna go there. But it just had the girlies in a chokehold. I just want to say I really appreciated that show. Meech, Where's My Husband? Like Carisha came on, she did her thing. I just feel like it was.
People made fun of that. A lot of people made fun of that.
They did. But were you on BMF?
Period.
You weren't.
Yeah.
So shout out to Carisha. She did her thing, regardless of how people felt. I thought it was a great show that really brought the community together. The whole Power series, that everything that's related to that.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't support 50 Cent, but I do watch the one with the Tariq, like the Power book, because I already started, so I'm kind of like stuck in that. But
I do have a quick question. I would like to circle back. Do y'all feel the same way about actors or rappers moving into the acting space as y'all do about celebrities moving into the talk space?
No,
No, because it's not my space.
Is
But
that it?
but
so
but
it's a possession thing.
it's
not a possession
gatekeeping like
thing.
a bitch. I
Yeah.
don't care.
No, it is. No, it is.
yeah, I guess.
Because it's
Only
not really
gatekeeper.
it's not the flop or flip flop energy.
Mhm.
It's don't be flip flopping over here
Right.
in my shit.
Exactly.
I understand.
And then if you are gonna flip flop, come correct.
Yeah, like
ready.
don't J-Lo it.
Ready.
Carisha.
Don't, yeah.
Oh wait, what you mean? Now J Lo a good actress
So,
now.
Carisha-
J Lo a better actress than anything else she do. Is actress then dancer. All right, maybe dancer then actor.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
but that
I was
singing,
gonna say correct. Let's correct
that
that.
singing coming third last.
You know what's
Every
crazy
time.
with her singing? She keeps
What
like the people that
singing?
actually sing on her songs in the track. Like that to me
Yes.
is
that is
crazy.
Yes. Don't make me bring up controversial clips of her trying to sing live. Please don't.
Mente Latino.
And J-Lo, I know you're never gonna watch this, but say it does come up somehow. I mean, you're still legend. You know, people think you're Puerto Rican Beyonce.
I heard she was very mean.
Who have been saying that?
Wait, Puerto Rican Beyonce.
The Latin community.
She thinks that.
The Latin community. They do.
They think that.
They think that.
Good thing they don't get paid for thinking.
Yeah,
Because
I don't like that.
She thinks she's the Puerto Rican
Okay,
Beyonce.
I'm a true Shakira stan. So
Yes.
her having a problem sharing the stage with Shakira would never sit right with me. And I just from there, my respect gone. And she's a Leo. Sit down. Take several seats. Don't you ever disrespect Shakira. Thank you.
I just
'Cause
haven't
her
heard.
hips
I
never-
haven't heard good things.
About Shakira?
No Jennifer Lopez.
Oh,
Shakira?
oh.
Yeah.
Child, I heard she's. No, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah,
We're not getting sponsored for
yeah.
that.
But I did like the doc. She's
I
a
didn't
hard
watch it.
worker. I
like
that.
Selena.
She's a hard working woman, and I will.
She is.
Yes, she put her foot.
But in that same doc, you disrespected one of the international queens.
Oh yeah. No, I mean a lot of raggedy energy
We're
along
done.
with it.
Like Mariah says.
I don't know
Listen.
her.
Yeah,
I don't know her. Sunglasses.
that's.
Moving forward.
Yes.
They were really on her ass though because that alcohol ad she did because she's with Ben Affleck now and he's a
yes, fair
recovering
enough.
alcoholic.
Oh,
they were, like, really-
Maybe he's comfortable in his alcoholism where he doesn't feel like that's disrespectful to him. I don't know.
I
But
don't
still,
know.
Baby,
money
go get your
talks.
money. Right. Go get your bag.
Yeah, money talks.
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted to bring up is you guys know that Congress has been discussing banning TikTok. That's a big deal right now.
Wait, what do you call TikTok?
Tiki-taki.
Tiki-taki.
I don't have a tiki-taki. I feel like it has programmed our children into the worst things, but I also feel like there is a great side. People are able to monetize. They're able to grow their businesses. Shout out to Keith. Is his name Keith Lee?
Yeah.
Shout out to him because he's been doing some great things. I see his videos. I see all the cooking videos and all the family positivity and body positivity. That is great. But then there's a downside to that. And I also feel like China is trying to infiltrate. And they're using
I mean, there's a
the
lot
informa-
going on in China right now.
They're trying to infiltrate with the tiki-taki. Please don't come for me, China. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
reporting
No,
what
no.
the girlies are saying in the streets. Okay, and I googled it a little bit.
Imagine we have to go to war like with our guns. Like, yo,
You're going down. Don't put me on the
Throw up
battlefield.
myself, please don't.
Yeah.
I want a
Wait.
green gun. If we have to pick the color, like,
Okay.
my album would be crazy.
Green.
I think I would want like
Now I have like
tequila
Lamark
or
on like the
something.
side of it. Ooh,
And Diamante.
Bedazzled.
ooh, it would be cute.
Ooh, that
But then
would
like
be
when it's
cute.
time to fight, I'm like, ooh, we really like we serious? Yo, training would be so fun. No, but seriously, I'm not going. I'm going to Canada.
Do
If
you
it gets
guys
to that.
think that they're gonna ban tiki-taki though? For real?
I
think Joe has bigger things to worry about.
I do. I
Yeah,
think
I
so
think so,
Joe,
too.
where's my money?
but also a lot of weird shit been happening lately. Like before 2020, a lot of shit used to be like hard yes, hard no. And since the pandemic, I'd be like, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Because listen, anything is really possible now.
At this
I don't
point.
know.
We got presidents getting arrested.
Yeah.
And
We
doing
got-
speeches after. I can't. This is just ghetto. I just.
I just want my t-shirt. I'm so upset about not having a mugshot. Like it's just
No, we got robbed.
we got robbed.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
I just think the fact that we have a former president that's like has like getting a mugshot or like going to jail is just crazy. Like what? Ugh.
That's the American way.
What did the Beyonce say? America has a motherfucking problem.
I cannot wait for that fucking concert.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom.
And Malcolm's show
I
is
like
first,
that
so I can't
Janet-
wait to live throughout him.
Oh yeah, I'm about to.
And like,
I'm about to be.
It's
real
next month, right?
disrespectful.
Oh.
No, it's in June.
oh, it's a joke.
It's in June. I got to
I'm
start
so
working on my
excited.
accent, bruv. going across the pond.
Oh my god.
Wait, oh, you're talking to the perfect person.
Okay, that's all I
Yeah.
got.
My mom's from there, so I take a lot.
Is
from
she
there.
really?
Yeah, from North Tottenham, London.
Oh
Mhm.
yes, yes.
Shout out to my mommy.
Because I have no other accent in me.
Yeah, and my auntie and all my family. over
Just
there.
gonna start talking like Peppa Pig.
No, honestly, truly, I can't wait to get out there. I want to go for carnival.
That'll be
I
fun.
know, right? Shake some ass out there in London. Find me a little London boy.
Yeah.
I think that my lover might be in London, you guys.
Possibly.
Hey, we should
I
take a
wanna
we should
find
we
her.
should go and take this show international. I mean, it already
should.
gets
I mean,
international views,
You know
but
that little
um,
mixture they give where they do like the little Brit accent with the patois. I just want him to speak that in my pussy real quick. Just like, just
wow,
talk to me.
How you doing now?
I was not expecting that. That's gonna be a clip.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm done talking shit, you guys. Thank you so much for catching up with me on what the fuck happened this week, because I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore.
What the fuck
Honestly,
happened?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this episode.
Thanks for
You
having me.
Listen,
Yeah,
to
well,
sit in this seat as a co-host is amazing. Thank you. I love it.
I
I
didn't
My
realize
radio's
there
been
was so
forever.
many white men behind me until I went back and watched the episode that last time. And I said, oh,
I realized.
there's a lot of y'all up here.
Yeah.
And they
every-
signed them
yeah.
too. Who are these people?
We
and
don't
on
know.
that note, thank you guys for listening to
Okay.
Lamark After Dark, Lamark and Chels hashtag. Make sure you guys, subscribe, give us some love, buy some merch, go to our social medias, and just don't be disrespectful.
And
'cause,
before we
you know,
go, also, where can they find you, Malcolm?
Yes, I am in the house until my birthday. No, my personal _ Hey Malcolm, the business, BQE the series. We're boiling.
need
The
another
pot is
season.
boiling. Very excited.
any
Next
tea for
season.
season 2?
Oh yes.
We know it's gonna be some dick sucking.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, Dick Sucker's always yeah. No spoilers. But yeah, I am very excited about where the story's going.
I'm excited too.
Yes.
I'm
You should come back with the whole cast when it drops.
That would be fun. Devon, come say hi. Devon here right now.
Hello.
Come talk and look at the camera.
Give us where they can find you.
Come stand over here. There
Look at you
go.
being.
Hi everyone.
Come
a
crouch
manager.
down. You tall.
You gotta crouch down.
Hello. I don't want to be disruptive, but hey, it's Devon Arnold DEVONARNOLD at Devon Arnold, and I think there's some sort of like underscore on the Twitter, but girl, I'm there. And BQ, stop it. And BQE season 2 is coming soon. Can I say
You gotta bend down a little bit
What-
more.
what I'm doing now?
Hilarious.
What are you doing?
Wait, Devon, bend down a little bit.
my promotion?
Oh yeah.
Girl, I'm writing on the show.
Ooh.
All right.
Period.
They don't let me make unfair decisions, unfortunately.
Okay.
So
But they hear
yes.
you out at the writer's table.
Oh, they hear me out. It's a wonderful
Okay.
writing table.
That's
That's
what
what
we
Black
need.
excellence.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I love the
Season
black
2,
excellence.
we're saying.
that
Love
we
you
bring
all.
to Lamark
Love you.
After Dark.
Love the mark. I'm
Thank
leaving now.
Or a pocketbook.
I hope to have more like black excellence on the show. I feel like this is
I
this journey.
can't wait. Can y'all hurry up
So
y'all
we can just
on
come
the
back.
show?
I could come back every week if you want Black excellence every week. On
At
the
this point, it's
show.
home.
No.
At this week.
But yeah, so we will definitely come back. It's giving spring summer joggers.
Okay.
Spring summer.
Okay. We can have a special episode.
Fall,
just to be able
spring
to
summer.
interview you
Yeah.
guys.
Fall. Yeah.
That we're gonna get the content, or that you guys are gonna be ready to speak on what's coming.
That you'll a combination of both.
Okay.
Combination of both.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Will we have at least an episode by then?
But,
That's
Get
asking for
questions.
too much.
Get hard-hitting questions.
by when? What is the exact question?
So okay, when can we expect season 2? I just want to get it.
I don't want to say the date because if you have to push it back, then
Okay.
it becomes like
Liar.
Right, no, it becomes a thing.
So spring fallish.
I
summer
will say
fallish.
I will say before
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
You know what? That's fair.
I
Yeah.
would say definitely before Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Boo,
Ooh.
bitch. All right. And on that note, it's been great. We'll
like
see you
that
guys
was
next
fun.
time. And if Malcolm's alive, we'll let you know.